Hey guys, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel.
Crawford, why is silage making?
Well, as I said the other day on the internet, feed is the biggest concern for any farmer, consistency of feed and certainty of feed. And so therefore I'm going into silage to make sure that the droughts don't affect me negatively, but also that I can almost be certain of how much pounds I get, what is the content, and be consistent in time that I cut, so that I can get the highest level of nutrition from the grass. So I don't want to be cutting only when the goat is in need, but I can just cut when the grass is the highest nutrition. So I intend to just go to a point where I'm almost only feeding silage, and I think that will make it consistent for the goats.
Mr. Crawford gave us an excellent reason why silage production is the way forward, and we also look into how is it that we harvest these grass. So check out this mechanical harvester that he's also invested in to improve his overall feeding system and his grass delivery. It's an excellent machine for small farmers with probably over an acre of land and they want to quickly harvest their grass instead of using a machete or a weed whacker.
Alright.
This is an excellent machine. Push the grass to one side, you can easily pick it up, throw it in the back of your truck and you're out. And this increases the amount of grass you can get for the day. Now let's look at the silage making machine. This one is from India. It's an excellent machine. It's probably the best in the island, guys. This diesel powered machine can easily be started using the hand or using a tractor with the PTO shaft. It also comes attached with it with a shafting machine that will shaft your grass, and that shaft grass will now be sent into the housing, 4 housing that use a hydraulic press to press down these grass to compact it properly. A very important step in the silage making process. What's really impressive about this machine is just how simple it is for the average farmer to get started in the silage making process, and how it is easier for the workers to adapt to this process. This machine basically does the most important features of the silage making process in a mechanical way, which eliminates the problems that you'll face with compaction problems and particle size problems that you might have with not shafting it properly. This is how we actually install the bags inside this machine. Pretty easy inside the housing, comes with clips and it's measured to size. The plastic bags have to be ordered to size also, or you can just literally buy this from the supplier. But this can be done by getting in contact with one of our plastic bag manufacturers in Jamaica who can actually design these bags for you and have it spit out. Probably have to pay for it by the thousands based on the machine output, but it's a worthwhile investment. The shafted machine is a pretty good one. It gobbles up any amount of grass that you want, and the particle size differences can be adjusted by a little switch there on the side. You can either get it very fine or you can get different lengths, up to probably 3 inches using this machine. This is something that we had to check when we were looking at the process, because at first it was chopping a little bit too fine when making silage, and that is something that we had to focus on where we actually looked at it. If you look at this now, the particle size is a little bit too fine. These are less than 1 inch cut, and we don't want that. And we tried to make an adjustment just by switching the flip, and we got longer particle size out of the machine. So this machine is really excellent in getting the job done. So here is how it looked when we made the adjustment. The particle size improved. You can see I have much longer lengths, and that's what we want. So the compaction process can be much better, and when it goes through the silage making process, we don't have very fine particles that can cause problem. There's a term where we call effective fiber, and effective fiber speaks to the particle size lengths that can either easily run through the rumen of the animal, that will increase the digestive rate, and we don't want that. The animal won't be able to utilize as much nutrients as possible out of it when the particle size are too fine. Then to add our silage additive, we're using molasses here. Pretty simple step. While every time we press, we would add some molasses to it, or you can simply add molasses to the grass before you actually shaft it. But I prefer this method where, as we pack and we compress, we dose the top with molasses, and it will basically seep through each layer, end up at the bottom. And the molasses is important in enhancing the fermentation process, because we're adding now what we call water soluble carbohydrates. So guys, I think this machine is the future for us. Probably a big investment for the average farmer, but I think if we have more of these machines across the island, we could actually have more silage producers that could provide to these farmers at a reasonable rate. And that's the compaction process. Press it down properly, get out all the oxygen outside of it, So, and this is how we open it, simple steps to open it, and we look at the finished product afterwards. You can see the bags are a little bit, you know, rectangular in shape, so it's really good. And I can't wait to see how this machine end product is when we're ready to feed out this on the farm.